What is up, everyone? My name is Mr. J, and today I am bringing you another Digimatch. On the left we have Hugo, and he's playing BlackWarGreymon / Gaiomon, and I am on the right playing DexDorugoramon. A lot of syllables. So he's gonna go ahead, play the Nokia, and then play the Agumon, choosing not to Digivolve in the raising area, which is not bad to establish the Nokia early. Here I play the Coda, and I do get the one of DorugoGreymon. So back to him, I choke him at 1. He does hatch this time. And I can see he's thinking about tapping the Nokia here. So he's gonna go into Greymon. Does he choose to tap? Yeah. Yeah, there's no reason not to because I'm gonna go to 3 anyways. And then I guess, okay. Agumon in the back. That does cost him 1 to Digivolve because it's the 2-drop Agumon. I'm gonna go ahead and Digivolve into the Darugomon in the raising area. Also, the Darugomon art, the online participant one. Words are hard today. I don't know why. It's so beautiful. Like, if you guys are a fan of X Antibody, and I think like that Darugomon's gonna be good for a very long time, I would just pick it up. It's such a gorgeous card. And then right now it's like what, $8, $7, $8 for the online participant one. The finalist and stuff like that's more expensive, but I'm not about to pay double for some words. I'm sorry, like for it to say finalist. I just love the art. That's all I care about. This guy is gonna get blocker retaliation. I do get 2 memory, 1 off the Digimon, 1 off the Cool Boy. Go into the DorugoGreymon effect. Place something under, and I will gain 1 more memory. Yeah. And then if I have the Dorugoramon, this is pretty much a wrap here, because I'll be able to clear most of his Digimon. Yeah, so I have the DexDorugoramon, trash the Dorumon from my hand, pop his level 4, go into Dorugoramon, swing its security, effect, put Dorumon under, gain another memory, delete the other 2 Digimon, and it'll be for just 2 checks. So this is how the deck is supposed to work. This is how the deck runs if like DorugoGreymon was at 4 copies. Because if you don't have the Dorugoramon, yes, you could do this play. Technically, you can't do this play because Dorugoramon does so much for the deck. But that Dorugoramon giving you that Sec +1 inheritable every turn, like that applies a lot of pressure on your opponent, and it gives them a clock, right? Like he only has like 2 turns max to rebuild his board. But if you don't have the Dorugoramon inheritable, then you're only checking 1 every time, and then that's not enough pressure. But here I'm gonna go ahead and use Final Zubagon Punch again, delete his level 4, swing for 3 checks technically, hits an Omnimon in security, and then he's gonna scoop it up there. Yeah, and we're gonna get game 2. We're gonna go to game 2. Also, shout out to his mat. We got it from the same seller, obviously, and so he's got the yellow one. Here I'm gonna decide to play the Dorumon and get my level 4. So my hand must be pretty bad for me to do that, because usually I would just Digivolve in the raising area. He's gonna start off with a similar move like last time. Play the Nokia, play the Agumon X Antibody. Very good cycle. Very good cycle. Like picking up all his Reese's Pieces. Picking up all his pieces for to go up his line. So I'm gonna choke him back at 1 here, and he could choke me back technically if he's running like the promo Metal Greymon. The promo Metal Greymon would actually mess me up here, right? Because when Digivolving, if he has a Tamer in play, he can pop something level 5 or lower, 5k or lower. He's gonna play the Latino Agumon because he's brown. The Latino Agumon and not choke me. I meant to. It's fine. And then play Digivolve Dex Darugomon in the back. Not ideal. I think I should have just put it in the front, but I was a little scared of him going into Metal Greymon. I guess it didn't matter, right? There's no way he could have popped it. He's building wide though. He's building wide. And then here he's gonna go for Chimeramon. I'm like, what is my boy doing? A Chimeramon? This caught me off guard. But Hugo, like, I think he's running 2 in the deck, and I was very surprised. So now that Chimeramon's kind of scary because he does have the Greymon under, and he's gonna go ahead and go into Gaiomon for 5 memory, swing at security. He doesn't get to D-Digivolve because he doesn't have a red source under, but it is for 1, 2, 3 checks. Is it 4 checks? I think it's 4 checks. And then I guess I'm like, should I block that? I think Final Zubugan Punch went to my hand there. Yeah, I choose not to block it. I'm like, I don't know, bro. Maybe you should have blocked that. Maybe you should have blocked that. Let me know in the comment section down below. Would you have blocked that? Because sometimes I choose to block when I shouldn't. And then I kind of feel like it messes me up. And sometimes I feel like I should just let it go through. Like the Gaiomon doesn't have piercing. I could have blocked it. I still had a Digimon in the back. But then the Gaiomon would just swing for... Again, it would swing for 4 checks next turn, you know? So I would have to find a way to get rid of it. And then I guess I didn't have that in my hand. But I mean, I do get like resources off the checks. So it's not bad. So I'm at 2. There's not much I can do. I think that one has blocker retaliation now. But he has protection. And then so like if I Digivolve there, yeah, no, I don't think it matters. I think this is his game at this point. Unsuspend Nokias. I still like Nokia in the Greymon deck, the BlackWarGreymon deck. I'll be honest with you, I didn't like her before. I used to play Yoli over the Nokia, just because like Yoli, you could suspend her and then you'll delete something 3k or less, and she also gains you a memory, so it's kind of like reducing the cost here. And then here this Greymon should gain him an additional memory. Oh, he does gain it. Hits another cool boy in security. And yeah, so the level 5 is a blocker. So I would need like a very specific amount of cards in my hand. No, yeah, there's no way to get rid of the Gaiomon because it has reboot. That's the problem with the Gaiomon. Like I could potentially swing over it, and then yeah, no, the Omnimon's gonna seal the deal there. So Omnimon X antibody comes down, and then so he can block 2, 4, 6. Like 3 attacks, right? 2, 4, 6, yeah. 4 attacks technically. There's no way I'm getting over this Omnimon. And then he has protection too. Like I should just scoop it up here. I would have to be able to delete it twice or de-digivolve it first. And that would be good, right? Because if I de-digivolve it, then that Gaiomon would be suspended. He plays pretty hard into like Death Xmon. I don't know if I don't know if he knows I'm running Death Xmon. Not yet, anyways. Yeah, so we're gonna scoop it up. I'm gonna go to game 3. So this is a long one. You guys can already, I'm sure you saw by the timestamp that I think this was like 22 minutes, 24 minutes max. So yeah, game 3 is usually, I know game 3s will, by the time I finish recording, they'll usually be like from 14 to 18 minutes for game 3. And then if you go into time, they start stretching to like 20, 22. So you can probably tell by the videos, like I know you guys, as soon as you see like maybe 9 minutes, you know somebody got 2-0'd. Like that's, it wouldn't be that short unless someone got 2-0'd. But yeah, then like if there was a game 3, then usually it's around that time, like 14 to 18. So Dorumon there runs into an Omnimon, and then so I know the Omnimon's not in his hand. That's pretty good. Go into my beautiful Darugamon in the Raisin area. He plays Cool Boy of his own, and I didn't see the Cool Boy until now. It's really interesting. So he's running a lot of Tamers. He's running Nokia, he's running Hero, and he's running Cool Boy. Here I'm just thinking like, damn dude, do I promote? I'm just playing black memory boost to pass the turn. It's not like I have to worry about a memory blocker from his part, on his part. So I'm gonna get the Ryudomon off that, and I guess that means I already have a level 5 in my hand. Or am I trying to set up like the Ryudomon decoy or something? Here the cool boy is going to gain him a lot of resources. He's gonna play the Nokia. Does he have an Agumon? He does have an Agumon. It's not on play Agumon, but he does have Agumon X antibody, so the same thing. And then he's gonna get the Metal Greymon. Yeah, dude, he's playing so wide. Like, I wonder, Hugo, do you ever get punished by Crimson Blaze, bro? And then he's gonna go ahead and go again into Chimeramon, and I'm like, dude, what the hell? He has a lot of inheritables under the. I understand why he's doing that too, because like now how much protection does he have? Like how many times can this guy survive deletion effects? Or being returned from to hand or deck, right? Like he has 2 of the Greymon X antibodies. He has like 2 level 2s, 2 level 3s, 4 level 4s, I'm pretty sure. So this BlackWarGreymon's almost indestructible. I would have to de-digivolve it first. And that's also the reason why, like on the Shaomon deck, the Crossheart deck, I kind of want to run the yellow option card. I forget what's called, how it's pronounced. Lonke Adestacto. The Greek option card with Achillesmon. And that's just because like if I had 3 security, I could minus DP the WarGreymon as well. Like the WarGreymon wouldn't have DP, like a DP buff on my turn. Or if I have 3 or less, I think you could just put it to the top of their security stack, which again, the BlackWarGreymon stuff doesn't protect against that. Not like I'm playing yellow right now, but I'm just saying like in the Crossheart deck, instead of Gran del Sol, I kind of want to change it to the yellow option card for that very reason. Because like if I was playing Crossheart versus BlackWarGreymon, I don't think I'd survive. Like that BlackWarGreymon player would have to brick super hard in order for me to win for like the Crossheart decks. And very, very smart. Hugo's gonna go into Gaiomon here and then play Agumon a pass turn. So the Gaiomon has reboot, and that way he's making sure that I can't swing over the his big Digimon. And then like that's when I thought about it, because I've seen lists before that top play the Chaosmon, like in the olden days. Do you guys remember that? I think it's like BT8 when Dorugoramon lists used to play the Chaosmon, because you could again Chaosmon here swing maybe with the final Zubagon punch, like maybe swing like 3 checks if you had the Dorugoramon under, and then you can digivolve into Chaosmon and what's it called, and then swing over an opponent's unsuspended Digimon and then pretty much clear the board and like do 5 checks and damage for that whole turn. Like yeah, you probably set your opponent to 6 memory, but I like the Chaosmon tech, and I think I'm gonna bring it back because that's like the only thing I had trouble with. Like once he has his Gaiomon out, it's hard for me to swing over it, and I don't run any like de-digivolving stuff like that besides the Death Xmon. Metal Impulse is a card that could have helped me out too, because I could have de-digivolved by 3 and then pop the Greymon, but then the Greymon would have been able to protect itself as well. So I'm going to play Final Zubagon Punch to pass turn. Also in the comment section down below, can you guys let me know, do you think I'm talking too fast? Because I just want some feedback. Sometimes I feel like I'm looking at the video, right? And I'm just like talking, analyzing. But I'm like, dude, maybe I should slow down. Maybe I'm talking too fast. Just give me that feedback, please. If you're watching the video, it's like, hey, the commentary is fine. Is there something you'd want me to change about the commentary? But sometimes I'm like, you know what? Let me just slow it down. I'm thinking too fast. It's too fast. I do kind of double the speed of the video, which is also why I kind of had to like speed up my commentary just to keep up. But I don't know, sometimes I feel like I'm going too fast. So the Metal Greymon X antibody here hits a Death Xmon and dies in first check. But he was like, oh yeah, bro, like it's gonna swing for like 3 checks and like a lot of DP and not enough DP to get over Death Xmon. Like here, he should swing with the Gaiomon though. Like there's no reason not to. There's not much I can do to the Gaiomon. Like again, if I was running Chaosmon, it just clear the stack and that would have been like GG. But I'm not running Chaosmon. Lesson learned though. After like this match, I did put Chaosmon in the deck. I had 2 copies, just because I feel like that's like the last frontier. Like getting over these huge Digimon with like protection. Like look at that stack, dude. 2, 4, 6, 8. 10 Digivolution sources. Going to Dorugoramon here. Dorugoramon here will be able to wipe his Agumon. And then so unless he's running like hybrid for game. So it's only 1 check, right? Yeah. Oh, and then I was telling Hugo here that I did have the final Zubagan punch in my hand already. So I was like, damn, bro, I could have... Yeah, I could have swung for more checks here. And that kind of would have guaranteed game next turn. He does have blocker, though. So he's going to remove the 2 Koromons. Since I Digivolve into DexDorugoramon. So when DexDorugoramon is deleted, he will be able to play the Death Xmon if I have it in trash. And then so I'm going to play Final Zubagan Punch here to reboot blocker. My voice cracked, my bad. To reboot blocker. And then so just no spoiler, right? Because this is a long match, but we did end up going into time. Yeah, then I was just telling him there that I had the final Zubagan punches in my hand and I decided not to use them. So like technically he should be at 1 security right now or 0 security because I had them in my hand and I was like, damn dude, like I know they're gonna roast me in the comment section, like when they see this match. Because I feel like this is a pretty even matchup. Overall here, BlackWarGreymon, he's gonna pass me over 4 memory, but he does de-digivolve the DexDorugoramon. And then so I think this is like our last turn. I thought we were gonna do 0, 1, 2, 3, so I'd be 0 in this case. Then he'd be 1, 2, 3. But I think our locals does it by 5 minutes. Like after 5 minutes, that's it, you're done. But I'm gonna go ahead here, swing at security. I do gain memory off the Dorumons because I placed the level 4 under the Dorugoramon. So I'm at 6 memory. Like I have a lot of memory, bro. Dude, don't tell me I have another final Zubagan punch in my hand. I'm gonna get mad, bro. It looks like I have another final Zubagan punch. Yeah, no, what is wrong with me, man? Just looking back at this match, I'm just like, oh. And then play Death Xmon. Yeah, I was counting the tamers. I was like, yeah, 3, 6, 9. And then he's like, why are you doing that? And then I dropped Death Xmon for free. And he's like, oh, fuck my life. I'm like, yeah, bro, Death Xmon. You playing too much tamers. Too many tamers. You're supposed to say many, because you can count them. Too many tamers. You guys know that, right? Like the grammar-wise, I remember that from if you guys watched Game of Thrones. What was his name? Stannis the Manus. Stannis Baratheon. He would always correct his people when they were like, "Oh yeah, we have less enemies." He's like, "Fewer enemies, fewer, because you can count them. It's fewer enemies." Go into DexDorugoramon. And then he's going to remove 2 more sources. And I was hoping, bro. I was like, oh, I hope he removes the blocker inheritable here. I finally got rid of that damn Gaiomon, though, dude. That Gaiomon was like... that reboot on the Gaiomon. It was like the most annoying thing ever. Again, wouldn't be a problem if I was running the Chaosmon. And then I'm going to play the final Zubagan punch on the DexDorugoramon. So the DexDorugoramon has retaliation blocker. DexDorugoramon is going to have reboot. I kind of feel like I should have given the final Zubagan punch to the Death Xmon. And then play the Ryutamon just to pass turn. And then just play as wide as possible, right? Like, I don't think Hugo is playing a hybrid. So no way he can build a second stack because he has nothing in raising area. And I think here, like at some point, they call time. And then so, yeah, there's no spoilers, bro, because like it's already been a long match. We're gonna end up in a tie, just FYI. And it's kind of sad because I wanted to see how like this match played out. But yeah, he's gonna go ahead Agumon, the Nokia Agumon, and then get the Greymon there. His deck is looking pretty thin, by the way. Tap 2 Nokias. It's just like there's no way he's gonna win on this turn, right? So he's gonna slam his cards down because we did that said we give each other the fist bump, and then we ended it in time. And he's like, oh yeah, I could have taken it. I was like, nah, bro, I don't know. So we were having like a little mini argument there because he's like, yeah, I could have taken it, or he was mad that I took like 4 minutes for my turn. But I was like, no, Hugo, you cannot say that you went into time with me and then you went into time with the BlackWarGreymon player, and then you're blaming me, bro. Like, yeah, maybe I took a little too long on that last turn, but I thought we were gonna play just like in Mario's gaming world when he does the tournaments, it's like 0, 1, 2, 3, right? Like turn 0, 1, 2, 3, and then that's it. I didn't know it was just like, oh yeah, you play 5 minutes and then like that's it. If nobody's the winner, then it's a tie. But that's how it ended, and I'm fine with that. I feel like if we had just that one more turn, I would have gotten the win. But yeah, he did tell me he was going through like the motions. He's like, you know what, I could have swung into security. I would have blocked, right? And if I blocked with the retaliation one, the DexDorugoramon would have died, or one of my Digimon would have died, and the BlackWarGreymon would restand. So that's one way to get rid of, that's one way to win, right? But it is what it is, bro. It is what it is. But this was a nail biter. I hope you guys enjoyed this one, because yeah, this one was mentally stressful. Like, I'm sure Hugo feels the same way, bro. But yeah, every time I face Hugo, it's just like, ooh. His BlackWarGreymon, dude, he's been running BlackWarGreymon forever. So it's good to see. And then he's gonna get more support in BT11. So I'm not looking forward to see more BlackWarGreymon, just because like I used to play BlackWarGreymon myself, and for some reason you just get like, I feel you get bored of the deck, even though I have like 4 alt arts of the BlackWarGreymon myself. But yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'll run it, but to be honest, I probably will most likely play Mastamon in PT11. But yes, if you guys like the video, how do you guys feel about this matchup? Do you think like he would have taken it, or do you think I would have taken it? But yeah, anyways, thank you all for watching. My name is Mr. J, and I will see you all next time.